not just came to myself, I came through myself. God takes us through some trials and tribulations because he's trying to get us to come through ourselves, to say, listen, I need you to press through that process and deal with it. When you break into your life, you come through to the next level, through to the understanding of who you are. Listen, so when you come to this place, it's not just to come to yourself, but to come through yourself. And when you do that, then verse number 3, this is what I love. God reveals through you what you can only be, what God reveals through you can only be cultivated by those that are assigned to you. What God reveals through your life when you come through this season can only be cultivated by those that are assigned to you. Help me, Lord, because here's what I want you to understand. When you get to this new place, because you reference it against old space, then you try to share the new you with old people that have a different view of you, and then they kill the new you and quickly pull you back to the old you. You're trying to figure out why they're not excited about the new you. That's because they haven't seen the new you, and everybody that's with you is not assigned to the new you. Jesus, please help me. Please help me, Lord. Please, when you consider this, I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to mess this up because this is what we do. The thing that you don't let go is usually the thing that carries you back. And so when God brings you to a new place, he has new assignments, and there are people that he assigns to your life that can only cultivate the new you. Oh God. This is why discipleship is important when you give your life to Christ, because the cultivation of the new you is so critical. This is why relationships are so important when you come into your new you, because the new you is cultivated by those that are assigned to you. What God reveals through you can only be cultivated by those that are assigned to you. What God reveals through you can only be cultivated by those that are assigned to you. So now you're in a new seat, and God starts to reveal you, and he starts to tell you and speak to you about who you are and where you're going that you've never been. And then God makes sure, and I'm not saying that everybody that was here got this is not supposed to be in your life. I am saying that there are certain people that he will bring to your life with an assignment to cultivate the new you, God. And so he brings people into your life whose only assignment is to make sure that the new you develops. He brings people into your life that make sure that you don't reference where you've been to try to determine where you're going. See, here's the thing. You can't allow anyone that's not assigned to your life to attach themselves to your life. Oh God, you can't allow anybody that's not assigned to your life to attach themselves to your life, because the people that are assigned to your life, they see the best part of you. Have you ever like went through a very trying situation, and you happen to, let's just say, you called the wrong person first, and the wrong person made it seem so dark and so grim and so horrible and so difficult, and then you stumbled upon the right person, and the right person said, man, this is a great opportunity for God. And they say, oh, I see God turning this thing around. And I'll say, whatever you do, I'm with you. And whatever comes out of this, I got your back. And when you hung up the phone with that person, you felt like you can move mountains, because they weren't concerned about where you're going through. They was concerned about where you're going to. Have I got a witness here? And these are the people that you need to share your assignment with, because these people bring, when you share your assignment with them, they are assigned to your life, then they attach themselves to your life. They are more concerned about where you're going. Watch this. So when they do this, you need to know, when people come to your life, you need to know, what is your assignment? Why are you here? I've come through myself so much that I can't just allow anybody to attach themselves to me. Especially people that haven't come through their self. Y'all ain't helping me. Oh, I mean, yes, you are. Especially people that have not come through themselves won't handle me carefully because they didn't come through nothing. Y'all ain't hearing nothing. They just came to something. And sometimes people that come to something will just attach themselves to you because they want what's on you. But people that's come through something saying, I'm trying to figure out how I can help you because I realize that in order for you to come through you, I got to come through me. And if I come through me, you come through you. And those are the people that don't want nothing from you, but they just want to attach to you because they're assigned to help cultivate you. Woo, God, Jesus. I know your mind is shifting and turning, but stay with me. I'm trying to pace myself to get it all out. When you consider this attachment, when you come out, this is so critical. This is where people either wander back or stay. Because if they come to even church and attach themselves to people, in church, that want something from them instead of want to cultivate who they are. Yes, in church, you can get hooked up with the wrong hookup. Y'all ain't helping me up in here. In church, you can fool around and give your number to the wrong person that's not assigned to you, but just want to get some. Even in church, people will come up and look like they see who you are just to connect to who you are so they can keep you where you are instead of help you where you're going. Jesus, please help me, Lord. When you consider this, I need to know your assignment before I allow you access. You want my number? What's your assignment before I give you my number? You want my email address? Let me think about that. You want my email address? What's your assignment before I give you my email address? You want to know my address? What's your assignment before I give you my address? You want a ride? Jesus. I really got to know your assignment before I give you a ride even. Because I don't know where you're trying to go. Lord Jesus, when you realize this, when I come out, I need to know your assignment before I allow you access. Here's the wonder. Here's the way that I determine it. All I gotta do is figure out if you are a consumer or a producer. This will reveal your assignment. Let's see. When I'm with you, do you consume me or do you produce something out of me? Lord Jesus, I know I'm preaching good today up in here, Lord. When you are with me or when I'm with you, are you consuming or producing? Am I inspired and motivated, enlightened, or am I drained and dog-tired? When I get through hanging with you, am I edified, more encouraged? Am I worried, broke, busted, and disgusted? Oh, God, when I'm with you, did I try something new or did I do something old? Jesus, help me up in here. When I got through with you, was I more encouraged, strengthened in my faith, or did I feel like throwing in the towel? I'm sorry, it might be difficult, but if you're not producing anything in my life, I got to cut you loose. I can't afford to go back what I went through after all that it took for me to come through me. Are you a consumer or a producer? Because what you produce will reveal your assignment. What you produce will reveal your assignment. Do you cultivate the new me, or do you contaminate? Do you bring the things to my life that add value to me? Or do you contaminate the new me? Ooh, Jesus, it's thick in here. Quit thinking about them. Stay with me. Think about them later. Come on. Come back in the room. You like, I'm about to delete them and they gone. And come on. Come back in the room. Stay here. You'll figure it out when you get home, okay? Come on back. You running the Facebook list of who you got to block and all this foolishness. Just stay in the room. Stay in the room. Do they cultivate the new me? Come on. I said, come on back here. Do you cultivate me or do you contaminate me? Do you cultivate me or do you contaminate me? I was 3 days clean until I hang out with you. I was 6 weeks free until I started the food. Oh, God, you started out with scriptures and now we talking, oh, Jesus.